A magnetic circuit has an iron length of 20 cm and air gap length 0.1 cm. If R 200, then A mmf for iron and air gap are equal. B mmf for iron is much less than that for air gap. C mmf for iron is much more than that for air gap. D either A or C. The correct answer is mmf for iron and air gap are equal. A circuit is fed by two sources of the same frequency and values 100 V and 2030 V. The current in a particular branch is 519 A. If the magnitudes of the sources and changed to 200 V and 4030 V, the current in that branch should be A 519 A, B 1019 A, C 1038 A, D 109.5 A. The correct answer is 1019 A. Two coils X and Y have self-inductances of 5 mH and 10 mH and mutual inductance of 3 mH. If the current in coils X change at a steady rate of 100 as, the emf induced in coil Y is A 0.3 V, B 0.5 V, C 1 V, D 1.5 V. The correct answer is 0.3 V. Two capacitors of 2-floor and 4-floor capacitance are connected in series across a 30 V DC battery. After the capacitors have been charged, the voltage across them will be A 15 V each, B 10 V and 20 V, C 20 V and 10 V, D 30 V each. The correct answer is 20 V and 10 V. A 50 Hz current has an amplitude of 10 A. The rate of change of current at T 0.005 after I0 and is increasing is A 2221.44 AS, B 0, C 2221.44 AS, D 3141.6 AS. The correct answer is 0. In the circuit shown in the figure, the current supplied by the sinusoidal current source I is A 28A, B 4A, C 20A, D not determinable from the data given. The correct answer is 20A. The frame of an electric motor is earthed through three earthing plates, resistances 30, 20 and 10 respectively. During fault, the energy dissipated by three plates are W1 Watt 2 and W3. Then A W1 Watt 2 watts 3, B W1 Watt 2 watts 3, C W1 Watt 2 watts 3, D W1 Watt 3 watts 2. The correct answer is W1 Watt 2 watts 3. If figure power dissipated in 30 resistance will be maximum when value of R A 30, B 16, C 9, D 0. The correct answer is 9. In the following non-planar graph, no of independent loop equations are A 8, B 12, C 7, D 5. The correct answer is 5. Two voltages are 50 V and 75 60 V. The sum of these voltages is A 109 60 V, B 109 25 V, C 109 36.6 V, D 150.1 V. The correct answer is 109 36.6 V. An RLC series circuit is fed from 100 V AC supply. Inductance is 1H and Q 7.5. At resonance, the voltage across inductance is A 750 V, B 100 V, C about 13.5 V, D 1500 V. The correct answer is 750 V. In the circuit shown in the figure, steady state was reached when the switch S was open. The switch was closed at T0. The initial value of the current through the capacitor 2C is A0, B1A, C2A, D3A. The correct answer is 2A. As temperature increases, the temperature coefficient of a metal A decreases, B increases, C remains unchanged, D any of the above. The correct answer is decreases. A wire has a resistance R ohm. If another wire of the same material and same weight has double the diameter as compared to the first wire, the resistance of the second wire will be A 0.5 R, B 0.25 R, C 0.125 R, D R16. The correct answer is R16. Volt is equivalent to A joule coulomb, B joule watt, C joule ampere, D joule volt. The correct answer is joule coulomb. A two-branch parallel tuned circuit has a capacitance C in one of the two branches and resistance R in second branches. As C is decreased, the dynamic resistance A increases, B decreases, C remains constant, D may increases or decreases. The correct answer is increases. A system function, the resonant frequency in radsec and bandwidth in radsec is given by A 510, B 54, C 104, D 1010. The correct answer is 104. The reading of the voltmeter in figure will be volt. A 100, B 150, C 0, D 200. The correct answer is 0. Find RL for maximum power transfer. A 3, B 1.125, C 4.17, D none. The correct answer is 3. In an RC circuit, the impedance is 40 at a frequency of 100 Hz. At 200 Hz, the impedance should be A 40, B 80, C 20, D more than 20 but less than 40. The correct answer is more than 20 but less than 40. An RL series circuit has an impedance of 20 when frequency is 25 Hz. At f50 Hz, the impedance will be A 40, B 20, C less than 40 watts but more than 20, D less than 20 watts but more than 10. The correct answer is less than 40 watts but more than 20. In figure, the voltmeter is ideal. The transformer has two identical windings with perfect coupling. The reading of voltmeter is A 440 V, B 220 V, C 110 V, D 0. The correct answer is 0. The final value of is A, B 2, C 1, D 0. The correct answer is 1. The resistance of the circuit shown is figure is A 5, B more than 6, C more than 4, D between 6 and 7. The correct answer is 5. The self-inductances of two coils are 27H and 3H. If the winding or coils is such that 50 of flux of one links the other, the mutual inductance is A 30H, B 24H, C 9H, D 4.5H. The correct answer is 4.5H. In a lead acid cell, the positive plate has spongy lead. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. The RMS voltage measured across each of the circuit element in figure is as shown when the circuit is excited by a sinusoidal voltage ES. The RMS value of the source voltage ES is A 10 volt, B 2 volt, C ES, D 5 volt. The correct answer is 5 volt. For Hs to be positive real, the condition re Hj0 for 0 is a necessary condition, b a sufficient condition, c a necessary and sufficient condition, d is not a necessary condition. The correct answer is a necessary condition. In the circuit shown, the current I marked is given by a 2.22a, b 1.78a, c 4.44a, d 2a. The correct answer is 2.22a. In given figure, the switch was closed for a long time before opening at T0. The voltage Vx at T0 is a 25V, b 50V, c 50V, d 0V. The correct answer is 50V. S is open for a long time and steady state is reached. S is closed at T0. Let IL, the current in the inductor at T0, is given by A2, B1, C4, D. The correct answer is 1. In an air-cored coil, a current of 0.7 A causes a flux of 5x106 Wb. If the core is made of cast iron and the coil is similar, the same current can set up a flux of about A 5x106 Wb, B 5x108 Wb, C 102 Wb, D 5x104 Wb. The correct answer is 5x104 Wb. When cells having different emfs are connected in parallel, a circulating current flows. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is true. In a specimen of cast iron, a field strength of 400 at m causes a flux density of 0.6 T. In a specimen of silicon steel, the same value of H would cause B to be A 0.6 T, B more than 0.6 T, C less than 0.6 T, D 0.6 T or less than 0.6 T. The correct answer is 0.6 T or less than 0.6 T. The circuit shown in figure will act as an ideal current source with respect to terminals A and B when frequency is A0, B1 rad S, C4 rad S, D16 rad S. The correct answer is 4 rad S. The realization of a term in the impedance function will give A an inductance of value K0 in series, B an inductance of value 1 K0 in series, C even to odd or odd to even polynomials, D even to even polynomials. The correct answer is even to even polynomials. An RL admittance function can also be realized as a RC admittance function, B RC impedance function, C LC admittance function, D LC impedance function. The correct answer is RC impedance function. In active filters, inductances are divided because they A are always associated with same resistance, B are bulky and unsuitable for miniaturization, C are non-linear, D saturate quickly. The correct answer is are bulky and unsuitable for miniaturization. 3 resistance of 15 each are connected in delta. The resistance of equivalent star will have a value of A 15, B 5, C 53, D 45. The correct answer is 5. The circuit in figure 1 is replaced by that in figure 2. It remains same. R0 will be A0, BR, C2R, D4R. The correct answer is 4R. In a varistor, the VI graph is linear. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. In the circuit of figure, the current through 5 resistance at T0 is A4A, B2.5A, C3.1A, D0A. The correct answer is 4A. A parallel plate capacitor with air as dielectric has a capacitance C. If the dielectric has a dielectric constant R and the remaining dimensions are the same, the capacitance will be ACR, BRC, C2RC, D3RC. The correct answer is RC. A bulb rated at 60 watts 120 V is used for 30 minutes. The charge associated with this operation is A3600 C, B900 C, C7200 C, D600 C. The correct answer is 900 C. Two coils have their axes perpendicular to each other. The coefficient of coupling K is A1, B 0.5, C more than 0 but less than 1, D 0. The correct answer is 0. In a series RLC circuit, PF is leading if XCXL. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false.